Warm welcome to all the viewers. I am Sarabjot Kaur. Let's have a look on the top stories. A Delhi-bound GoAir plane made an emergency landing at Karachi on Tuesday after a passenger on board suffered cardiac arrest and later died. The flight GA6658 from Riyadh later landed at Delhi airport in the morning. The male passenger, who was administered all possible medical help on board, was declared dead after landing at Karachi in Pakistan. There were 179 passengers on the plane. India's COVID-19 caseload went past 89 lakh, while the number of people who have recuperated from the disease crossed 83 lakh, pushing the national recovery rate to 93.52%, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Wednesday. The total coronavirus cases mounted to 89,12,907, with 38,617 infections being reported in a day, while the death toll climbed to 1,30,993 with 474 new fatalities. The COVID-19 pandemic has not prevented some countries from supporting cross-border terrorism and spreading religious hatred, India has said at the UN, in an apparent reference to Pakistan, asserting that the United Nations must speak decisively and not take sides among religious or justify terrorism in any way. India's permanent representative to the UN ambassador T.S. Tirumurti said that the India condemns all forms of anti-Semitism and all forms of discrimination on religious grounds anywhere in the world. At least 10 people died and 16 others were injured when a mini truck in which they were travelling rammed into another truck on the outskirts of Gujarat's Vadodara city early Wednesday morning. The accident took place at Vagodia Circle near the city around 2:45 a.m. when the victims were heading towards Pavagadh in Panchmahal. Haryana will have nearly 90 new panchayats before the upcoming rural elections in March next year. Besides, reports have been sought from the respective district administrations for the setting up of another 41 panchayats. The matter will be taken up at the next meeting of the reorganization committee. Sources said that the committee, which met under the leadership of Deputy CM Dushyant Chautala, gave its nod to reorganize the administrative limits of existing panchayats to carve out 90 new ones. The Himachal Pradesh government will soon issue a new protocol for scale-down social and political gatherings in view of the sudden spike in COVID-19 cases and high fatality rate. A decision in this regard was taken at a meeting chaired by CM Jairam Thakur. Senior bureaucrats confirmed that the attendance at social gatherings, including weddings, will again be restricted to 100 instead of present 200. A journalist who worked as a correspondent for a Hindi daily and his wife were brutally beaten to death in Barwadi village in Sonbhadra district. Victim Uday Paswan died on the spot, while his wife Sheetal succumbed to injuries at a hospital in Varanasi. The incident is a result of an old enmity with the former village head. The deceased had approached the Kon police for security in view of the threat to him and his family, but no action was taken. 3 police personnel have now been suspended for dereliction of duty. The Supreme Court reserves its order on former Punjab DGP Sumed Singh Saini's petition seeking anticipatory bail in the 1991 Balwant Singh Multani murder case. After hearing arguments from senior advocate Mukul Rohtagi for Saini and senior advocate Siddharth Luthra representing the Punjab government, and a bench headed by Justice Ashok Bhushan said it would pass a reasoned order. The Supreme Court had on September 15th granted interim protection from arrest to Saini and posted his plea for anticipatory bail for hearing after 4 weeks. The Punjab and Haryana High Court had on September 7 dismissed his anticipatory bail plea. The Central Bureau of Investigation arrested a BSF commandant for his alleged involvement in a cattle smuggling racket operating at the Indian-Bangladesh border in West Bengal. Satish Kumar, the BSF commandant who is now posted at Raipur in Chhattisgarh, was summoned to Kolkata for questioning in connection with the case by the CBI, which arrested him after interrogating him for hours. Satish Kumar has been arrested. A case was registered against him 2 months ago. He will be produced before a court tomorrow, said the CBI. Singer Sonu Nigam, who had claimed that the Indian music industry runs like the mafia, has once again involved himself in a controversy for his comments. The singer is receiving massive backlash for saying that he doesn't want his son Nivan to be a singer, at least not in this country. In a recent interview with Times Now, when the singer was questioned about his son's ambitions, he said, "Frankly, I don't want him to be a singer, at least not in this country. Anyway, he does not live in India anymore. He lives in Dubai. I have already got him out of India." That's all for the day. Thank you.